to come and share with you some of what God gave us during our time of reading and reflecting in the book of Esther. We are officially hashtag Esther Girls. My beautiful sister, beautiful Esther girl, because we know in the very beginning of Esther, it talks about one of the main requirements, and that was that she had to be beautiful. She was beautiful. And I believe beautiful on the inside and the outside, because that's where the glow really comes from, right? The glow that comes on the outside is really the glow that starts from the inside. Esther was considered technically to be a nobody because she was an orphan. She didn't have a mother or a father. She was raised by her uncle Mordecai, the Jew. And then we talked about Esther's favor, and we all got excited about that because we believe in by faith that God is going to give us the same favor that He gave Esther with man. So we thank God that what was hard for, you know, the person next to us, it won't be hard for us. The requirements and the stipulations, we won't need that because we understand that it all belongs to God anyway, right? So, hey, God, why not give us favor? And so we receive it just like Esther got it in one day. Being chosen for such a time as this. And we made a pledge to God. We said, God, you can use us. We'll be the one. We'll go. You know, sometimes being chosen is not always easy. It means coming out of your comfort zone. It means overcoming your fears and your anxieties. It means knowing that you will be persecuted. A lot of adversity. Yeah, yeah. A lot of being judged and criticized and a lot of those things, right? Being chosen by God, it doesn't always mean that it's easy. It means that it's worth it, but it doesn't always mean that it's easy, right? Because we can pledge to allow God to use us, but we don't get to decide how He uses us. And it means a lot of no's to what we want and a lot of yes to what God wants and what God says. We still chose to be an Esther girl, though. The Esther fast. Because that's a part of being an Esther girl. Esther and the Jews, they fasted, dry fast for 3 days. And sometimes, like Esther, when we're faced with hard situations in our lives, when trials and tribulations arise, we got to turn down our plate so that we can hear from God. And that's a part of being an Esther girl. Remember, we just said a couple of seconds earlier, it's not always going to be good. It ain't always going to be easy, but it's going to always be worth it. And so I believe God is worth us turning down our plates. You can do it. 8, 12. Pray. Ask God. He'll tell you how long He wants you to do it. But whatever He says to you, you can do it simply because He's going to give you the strength to do it. Esther, girl. So, yeah, I just wanted to share some of our bullet points that we took away, that we expounded on with you guys. And I hope that you too, Esther girl, will show up and show out, be the change, be the chosen one for such a time as this.